Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I'm going to talk about a topic I don't know that I've ever fully discussed here on my channel, and that is viral makeup trends. In particular, viral makeup trends that I think can start going away, if not can completely go away, and you can disagree with me or agree with me. I would love to have that conversation together in the comments. So be sure before you go, leave a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and if it is your first time here on my channel, let me introduce myself. Hello there, my name is Steff, and what I do here is talk about makeup, try new makeup. I try everything so you guys don't have to waste your money. If that sounds like something you want to be a part of and something you want to see on a daily basis, let me invite you to subscribe to my channel and go ahead and click on that bell notification icon. That way you will be notified every time I drop a new video. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on viral makeup trends, I think need to start disappearing, keep on watching. And one last thing before we begin, in case you are curious about this makeup look, yes, I did film it. I filmed it for a YouTube short and an Instagram reel, and you will probably see this look go up either the day this video goes up or the day after this video goes up. And I did use one of the new Moira Cosmetics Magic Dreaming palette. I have a review over this. I have like a little makeup Moira haul that I did not too long ago, so I'll definitely have that linked up above in case you want to see more things that I hauled from Moira recently. Alright, so let's get started with these viral makeup trends. I have about 8 or 9 different trends that I put together that personally, my opinion, I am ready to say bye-bye to. First and foremost, this is a relatively new trend, but this is a trend I don't really understand, and maybe you guys can explain it to me. Blush under the eye area and then all through here, like on the bridge of the nose, right up in here, leading to the nose. I'm not sure I fully understand the blush under the eye trend. Maybe it's meant to act as a corrector, but we have a lot of correctors. Correctors have really been making an appearance here in 2023. We have e.l.f. that released some, Tarte that released new correctors, Givenchy dropped some new correctors. So I don't see how adding blush under the eye is gonna make a difference. I would think just go in with a color corrector. I can see a little bit of blush like right there on the tip of the nose. I used to always do that like when I was in high school and in college. I don't do it much anymore as an adult, but I can see just a little bit of blush to give that flush of color to the nose. But adding the blush like from here all into here and under the eye, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, and I'll be happy to see that trend go soon. Next is a trend that's been around for a long time, and I know it kind of comes in and out of fashion, and that is baking. Baking with loose setting powder, baking especially under the eye area, baking right here like along the jawline, underneath the blush and contour. I know that baking along here, which I actually don't mind, I can see the reason why people do it is to kind of just chisel out that cheekbone. But I, as a 41-year-old woman, would say no to baking under the eye area. I think the less powder you can add to the areas of your face where you have fine lines and texture, I think the less is definitely going to be better. I never really partook in the baking trend, maybe just a tad bit, but for me, I just always felt it accentuated my under eye area, and I never really did much down here either. I don't know. If you still bake, let me know in the comments why you do so. And if you don't bake, let me know why you don't bake. Is it the same reason that I have? But to me, I think especially as we get older and we start seeing those fine lines and texture creep in, things that we didn't necessarily have in our 20s, I think baking needs to exit stage left. So a new trend that really made an appearance in 2022, and I can still see it here in 2023, are rhinestones. That euphoria makeup look, just the rhinestones all over. I can see where there's a time and a place for rhinestones, but let's be honest, guys, if you are doing your makeup to go to work, even if you're doing a makeup look to go out in the evening, are you really going to take the time to put rhinestones on? I can see a younger generation maybe doing that, but putting rhinestones on takes time, and they don't always stay on the entire day or the entire night. Typically, you use lash glue to apply rhinestones. I think it's good like for festival season, which we're in festival season right now. I think it's good for like party style makeup, but I don't see rhinestones on an everyday basis. And I know we're flooded with that like on TikTok and Instagram. I mean, we see all these amazing, talented content creators creating these elaborate makeup looks, but let's be honest, are we really creating those elaborate makeup looks on an everyday basis? I know for one, personally, I do not have the skills to do a lot of that artistry makeup, but I love watching it. But rhinestones on an everyday basis, rhinestones in general, I think they have their time and place, but I would like to see that trend come to an end very soon. Next up are brows, and in particular, that perfect, precise brow look. Brows have had definitely an up and down as far as how big they are, how skinny they are over the past years. But I've been seeing a lot of Instagram reels where that perfect brow is coming back as a trend for 2023. And I wish I had perfect brows. I don't think my brows are perfect. I don't think they're twins, and I don't think brows need to be twins. They definitely should be sisters, brothers, but they shouldn't be twins. You know, these are our natural features, and it's okay that we don't have perfection on our face. That's what makes us unique. Yes, I would love to have a fuller brow. Obviously, I have to draw the majority of my brows in because I've always had very sparse and light brows. And when I see all of these reels and pictures on Instagram of people with just precise brows and how the makeup artist is drawing them in or how they're doing them themselves, and I mean, they just look gorgeous, but not everybody is gonna be able to do that. I know personally, I have a little bit of a shaky hand, so my brows look different day to day. Never do I have the same looking brow one day from the next. Either they're bigger, bushier, or they're skinnier. Sometimes I don't even put brows on, but I think that perfection brow trend needs to say bye-bye, and we need to just embrace the brows we were given. Yes, add a little bit of a brow pencil, a brow marker. Maybe if you have a full brow, just glide on some brow gel. But that precision, that precise perfection brow, yeah, I don't think that needs to stick around any longer. Next is faux freckles. I think they look cute, but I don't want to have freckles if I don't already have freckles. I have a few freckles like on the sides of my cheeks. I have a couple like right here and then up here on my forehead, but I don't really like having to draw in freckles. I've never really understood that trend. I've never partaken in that trend. I think, you know, it looks cute on some people, but why do you want to add freckles if you don't already have them? I don't know. To me, it looks like it's going to rub off by the end of the day, and then you're going to be left with kind of like a light brown smear in that area. I've never understood it. While I think it looks cute on some people, I just rather you emphasize the freckles that you already have on your face. Maybe just makeup a little bit darker. Maybe you have a zit you want to conceal, and so you'll make that a freckle, but to add them all over, I don't know. I never got on board with that trend. Let me know if you're one that likes to add faux freckles to your face. What do you think it does? Like, why do you do it? I'm very curious as to why you do it. Personally, I've just never understood faux freckles, and I know there's a lot of products that have been released to exactly create faux freckles with, but that is definitely a trend that I would like to see go. I've never understood it, but if you like it, explain it to me in the comments. Okay, so the next trend might be a little controversial, but contour. I've never been one to contour my face. I've always been a bronzer type of girl. And even now, as I'm entering into 2023, I like the blush trend that really focuses the blush like right up here, right into the area. And so I've mentioned this several times on my channel. Recently, I've just been keeping my bronzer to my forehead and then a little bit on my nose. Like, I never contour my nose with actual contour, which is supposed to be, contour is supposed to be like cool and matte, but going back to those e.l.f. beauty wands that recently dropped, and I'll have that video up here where I am like swatching and demoing all of the beauty wands because I did pick them all up. A lot of those shades, with the exception of the lightest and the deepest, are all warm tone. So I don't understand why they were calling them contour shades when they were really more like bronzer shades. I think that some people just go overboard with the contour to really chisel out, hollow out that area right here under the cheekbone to really shape their nose, make it as skinny as possible. I don't understand that, because that's not really how you look. And I know it's meant to maybe enhance features or maybe diminish some features, but I'm all about just embracing what God gave you, embracing the face that you have, and just highlighting certain areas, adding a little warmth here and there. I do see where some of you out there, bronzer needs to be more of a cool tone, so that's why you're geared more towards, or that's why you prefer more contour shades, because technically contour is supposed to be cooler in tone. So I totally get that, but there are a lot of people, and celebrities in particular, I mean, they really go all in with that contour to where it pretty much alters their face shape. It makes things look totally different, and I'm all about just embracing what you have. And so that over contour trend, I am definitely ready to see go. So the next makeup trend I think needs to start kind of fading away is all of this TikTok makeup. So I am not a TikTok user. If you are, more power to you. I hear that is a fantastic way to grow your audience base. It's never really interested me. I remember when it first came out, I tried it, I created an account, and I think I uploaded 2 things, and then I was like, no, this TikTok is not for me. And so I just stuck with Instagram and of course YouTube, and I've really gotten into creating Instagram reels. I think it's a lot of fun, and then I bring them over here as YouTube short videos. That way, for those of you who don't have Instagram, you know, you can also see the little short videos that I upload over there on Instagram. But I feel like with TikTok, there's a lot of trends that are happening, or, you know, makeup products that are going viral that have already gone viral on YouTube, and they went viral a long time ago. And so I know we're entering this phase in like society where instant gratification, like we want to see videos, you know, 30 seconds, 1 minute tops, and then be on our way. I totally get it. But I also feel there is a time and a place, and there are a lot of people out there, they want to spend their time watching a video that's longer than 1 minute. They want to get more information, because let's face it, there's only so much information you can squeeze into 1 minute of video time. And I think that we get lost, or some people get caught up in all of these TikTok trends when really they've already been done here on YouTube. And I also feel like, you know, some of the TikTok makeup that's discussed, I think it's overhyped. And I don't know. This is just me from the outside looking in because I'm not involved in TikTok. But I feel like people on TikTok, they overhype makeup just for the views and not because they're really interested in the product. They just either are going to totally rave about the product even though the product might not be so good, or they're totally gonna bash it because that's the in thing to do. That's what's gonna get them the views. And I feel like a lot of people here on YouTube are a bit more honest just because they have more time to actually demo the product and you can actually see the product in action. I myself love to do product demo videos and I love giving you guys check-ins during the day. That way you guys can see actually in real time how the makeup is wearing. And I feel you don't always get that on TikTok. I feel like it's just sensationalized, you know, it's just video sensationalized for as many views as you can get. And I don't know what the future holds for TikTok here in the US, but I think if I was a TikTok influencer, I would maybe be making other plans to join other platforms and start growing your audience on those platforms, because I have a feeling the days of TikTok are numbered. Okay, so the next two viral makeup trends, kind of like skincare trends, they're gonna be kind of intertwined with one another. But first, I'm gonna talk about massive lip injections. I personally have never gotten lip injections. What you see is what you get with my lips. Have I contemplated lip injections? Sure. I think all of us at one point have maybe contemplated getting lip injections, especially like maybe on our upper lip or maybe on our lower lip or both, just to give us that fullness and kind of smooth out any lines. I never went for it because I always felt like it didn't look right. It looked a little too obvious. It looked a little too fake. And I'm not saying I'm totally against it. Maybe I'll change my mind later on, but massive lips to where you can really tell they're injections, and then they're putting, you know, this lip gloss on that's meant to plump the lips. You already have plump lips. You have injections. I think people just need to, and to each their own on this, you know, no hate to any of you guys who have lip injections. If that's what you like, great, stay doing it. That's what works for you. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I think some people can go overboard with the lip injections to where it just looks too unnatural. And guys, no offense to those of you out there who get lip injections. More power to you. It is your face. You do exactly what you want to your face. I am not here to tell you otherwise. I'm just saying, as a personal point of view, I think overly done lip injections, they need to kind of start simmering down. I can see maybe doing like a mini lip plump, but when you're gonna get lip injections that almost flip your upper lip, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just a little too extreme, and I'll be happy when natural lips come back in style. And last but not least, keeping on the same trend as facial injectables is extreme facial injectables. And I'm not talking just referring to the lips. I'm talking about up here, the cheekbones. I'm talking about the jawline, the chin, right in here. Extreme injectables to where it makes you almost look plastic and unreal. And I'm going to be totally honest with you in this video. I don't think I've ever spoken about this in any of my YouTube videos, but I've been getting Botox since I was 30 years old, and I am 41 years old right now. I get Botox on my forehead. I get Botox right here on my crow's feet, and I get Botox right here on my bunny line. Does that mean I don't have fine lines under my eyes? Of course not. And you can see them. You can see them when I do concealer reviews and foundation reviews. As far as like injectables go, like a Juvederm and all of that stuff that's meant to, you know, kind of chisel out the cheekbones and contour the chin and the jawline, I've done it once, and I tried it for the first time last year. I thought it would be something that I would like, and I got a very small amount. I got, it was one syringe split between both sides of my face, so like half and half, and I got it right here on my cheekbones, and I got it right here on my chin. For one, I didn't really notice the difference, and two, I didn't really like the way my chin looked. And I went to a very good med spa here where I live, where I continue to go to get regular Botox. And I'll go back to the Botox in a second, but I just felt like it wasn't enough for the price that I paid. And while I can see how I kind of like the way it looked on my cheekbone, but I really didn't like the way it looked on my chin, because I felt like when I smiled, my chin was just a little too prominent, more prominent than what I was used to. And I've been happy with the face God gave me. This is, you know, how I am. Aside from getting Botox, which again, forehead, crow's feet, a little bit on the bunnies, for me, I think that's enough, because I think that just kind of freshens you up. I don't get extreme Botox to where I feel like I look unnatural, or I don't feel like it's altered my face shape in any way. But when you start injecting like along the jawline, when you start really injecting the chin, when you start really injecting in this area and up here, that is gonna change your face shape. And I can understand for those of you who have maybe lost a lot of weight recently and you kind of need to redefine your facial structure, go for it. I can see the benefits of doing it that way. But when you're trying to change your facial shape to maybe look like a certain celebrity, or maybe to look like somebody else, that's where I draw the line. And I feel really bad when I see 20-year-olds and 21-year-olds. They're getting all of this Juvederm, they're getting all this Botox. You don't need that at that age. You have beautiful skin at that age. You have a beautiful shape to your face at that age. But again, to each their own. Controversial subject, and I'm meaning this of no offense. All I want you guys to think about is embracing what God gave you, embracing your own natural beauty, and just play it up with some makeup. You know, I'm not in agreement with totally changing your face. I can understand, you know, why some people do plastic surgery, why they want to get a nose job. Maybe they had a bump on their nose, maybe they had a broken nose, maybe they've just truly been unhappy with the nose they have. Then fine, change it. If that's going to make you feel better, great, do it. But to where you're getting all of these injectables, and mind you, they are not cheap, especially when you're in your 20s. I would wait, ladies and men. I would wait until you're a little bit older, and I would just freshen up with some Botox. I'm all for Botox. I'm all for Botox because I don't feel that alters your face shape in any way. I think it just freshens you up, and it just kind of makes you a little more awake, a little smoother in certain areas. I mean, let's be honest, we all want to stay looking as young as we can, but there is only so much that modern medicine can do. It's all up to us to embrace our natural features and just come to be happy with what we were given. Okay guys, so that wraps up today's video. I would love to get the conversation started in the comments. What do you agree with me on? What do you disagree with me on? It is okay for us to disagree, but let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it friendly. Again, I mean, no disrespect to any of you. If these are trends that you are truly embracing and you're saying, Steff, I don't want to let go of my injectables. Steff, I love massive contour. I support you. It's your own face. You do with it what you want to do. I'm just saying, for me, these are some makeup trends, skincare trends that I would like to see go away. But sound off in the comments down below. I am going to be very curious what you guys think on today's video. This is a first for me. This is a first for me because I've never really talked about any of these things on camera. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.